Here is a second example of rationalize a denominator containing two terms. So we have 8 over 3 squared of 2 minus 4. Notice there are two terms in the denominator, and we want to rationalize it. So we have to identify who is our conjugate. So we look here. In our denominator, the opposite sign is going to be an addition. So the conjugate is 3 square roots of 2 plus 4. So that's our conjugate. We're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by its conjugate. So I always like to put a parenthesis here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and multiply by its conjugate. 3 square roots of 2 plus 4 over 3 square roots of 2 plus 4. Now we're going to go ahead and multiply it across. So multiply across the numerator. So 8 times 3 square roots of 2 plus 4. Denominator. When we multiply across in the denominator, we could FOIL first, outside, inside, last, like the previous example I showed you. But there's a quicker way. All we have to worry about is first and last. Because we know now with conjugates that the middle terms will cancel out. So we only have to worry about first and last. First and last. We call this the cheater FOIL. First and last, only when you're talking about conjugates. So let's go ahead and multiply the first terms together. So 3 square roots of 2 times 3 square roots of 2. I'm not actually doing it yet, I'm just writing it down. And then, last, negative 4 times positive 4. Negative 4 times positive 4. All right. Now let's simplify the purple. We're going to distribute the 8 through to the parentheses. So 8 times 3 square roots of 2 is 24 square roots of 2. And then 8 times 4 is 32. Denominator. When we multiply 3 square roots of 2 times 3 square roots of 2, we take the 3 and the 3 and we multiply them together to give us 9. And then square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4. All right, going over to the blue. Negative 4 times positive 4 is negative 16. All right, I'm going to leave the numerator alone for now. So I have 24 square roots of 2 plus 32. Denominator. Square root of 4 is 2. And then minus 16. All right. 9 times 2 is 18. So numerator is being left alone. Denominator, 9 times 2 is 18, minus 6. All right, continue on. 24 square roots of 2 plus 32. Denominator, 18 minus 6 is 2. All right, what you can do next is you can reduce this fraction. I can take and divide this by 2 and that by 2 and this by 2. Now, I don't really recommend you do that right away. You may want to take out a 2 here and take out a 2 here so you see it. So this factoring out a 2. So the 2 is out. So 24 divided by 2 is 12 square roots of 2. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So you're taking out a common factor. And you're left with a 2 still in the denominator. Now it's nice and easy to see that these two reduce out. So final answer, 12 square roots of 2 plus 16. When you rationalize denominators with two terms, yes, it does take a little bit more work to simplify these.